Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're calling out 10 micro-clutters that sabotage your morning before 9 a.m. These are tiny little things that might look harmless, but they quietly torch your energy, your mood, and your focus. So if you want your mornings to feel clean, clear, and on purpose, then this video and today's podcast is for you. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Flora, certified simplification coach and 7-time author. And for over 28 years, I've been helping women like you align into a life and a business that you are wildly obsessed with by helping you clear out the 9 types of clutter, keeping you from a life that you love. What are those 9 types of clutter? They are mental, spiritual, emotional, digital, financial, daily, body, process, and environmental clutter. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know every single time an episode is released. What is micro-clutter? Micro-clutter is the small, repeatable friction that steals minutes from your life and also robs you of mental bandwidth. I want you to think death by 1,000 paper cuts. You don't really notice this clutter until your day feels behind and you are like, wait a minute, what the hell just happened? I thought I was actually getting a handle on today. So with that said, we're going to start with number 1, snooze stacking. This is daily clutter and body clutter. What is it? It's negotiating with your alarm clock like it's a hostage situation. Why it ruins your morning. Well, this trains your brain that your first decision of the day is delay. And this blunts your momentum and can actually fog your cognition and your mental clarity. What this is signaling and saying about your life is that you have a misaligned bedtime and a morning with 0 purpose cues. The hidden tax of this snooze stacking is micro betrayal. I know that sounds pretty harsh. Every single time you hit the snooze button, this confirms my plan doesn't matter. And you carry that tone into everything else you do that day. So how do you spot this type of clutter? It's easy. How many times do you hit the snooze button between your first alarm and when your feet hit the ground, hit the floor for you to actually get up and get the day going? How many times? The second type of micro clutter is notification confetti. This is digital clutter. What is this? These are banners that have accumulated overnight, badges, and those urgent dings that happen before you're fully awake. So many people use their phone as an alarm clock. You hit snooze, you open your phone, and now all of a sudden you have this notification confetti all in your face and you're like, oh my God, I'm not even awake yet. Why this ruins your morning is because it jacks up your cortisol and hands your attention to someone else's priorities. What this type of clutter is really signaling in your life is that you've outsourced your agenda and your attention to whoever really shouts the loudest first. The hidden tax of this on your life is that you're context switching so much that you get a context switching hangover. 10 seconds here, 30 seconds there, and your focus never fully reloads or recovers. How do you spot this? How many notifications do you see before you actually see daylight? The third type of micro-clutter is countertop chaos. This is a type of environmental clutter. What is it? It's mail, it's cups, vitamins, appliances, mystery crumbs, all these random things greeting you in your kitchen before you even get your coffee started or before you even get a drink of water. Why this ruins your morning? Visual noise equals mental noise. It inflates the effort of basic tasks in your morning and can also lead to decision fatigue because you're going through a lot of blood glucose because you're deciding what to move, what to do, how to navigate in this chaos that is your countertop. What this is really signaling in your life is that you have all these decisions with no homes. The room isn't messy, the system is missing. The hidden tax that this has on your life, when you see messes in your home, it's like your home is whispering to you, you're behind before you've even done anything. How to spot this? Can you make coffee without moving things out of the way first? The fourth type of micro-clutter is having a friction wardrobe. This is environmental clutter as well as process clutter and daily clutter. So what is this? This is a closet packed with meh options and retired identities. Why this ruins your morning? Because it creates decision fatigue before breakfast, a little bit of micro regret that settles in as you settle for an outfit that doesn't really match the season, but you can't really figure out, so you're just like, whatever, I'll just pick this. And you're not really loving that piece of clothing that you're wearing. What this is really signaling for you is that you're dressing for a past version of yourself or a closed chapter in your life, and you're paying for it with confidence today. If you're wearing that outfit that really isn't embodying who you are now, that is going to leave a mark on your confidence right out of the gate, right out of the get-go. So the hidden tax that this has on your life is those little tiny shame spikes when you look in the mirror, compounded every single time, which compounds into lower confidence and lower presence on calls and in the rooms that you need to actually show who you truly are now. How to spot this? Do you try on more than one outfit every single morning? If so, you have this little micro clutter that is clogging up your space, clogging up your energy, and stealing your peace before 9 a.m. Number 5, open loop hangover. This is a type of mental clutter. So what is this? This is yesterday's unfinished decisions or unfinished to-dos that are still buzzing in your head. Why this ruins your morning is because your cognitive bandwidth starts leaking back to all of those shoulds and all of those old to-dos instead of being fully present in today. What this is really signaling in your life is loose promises to yourself that your brain won't drop until you actually pick those things up and do them or delegate them. The hidden tax that this has on your life is that you start negotiating your day with ghosts instead of really engaging reality. Those ghosts are those unfinished things and those unfinished to-dos from the previous day. So how do you spot this in your life? Are you mentally drafting emails or mentally having conversations with other people while you're in the shower when you should just be regrouping for the day ahead? Number 6 of the type of micro-clutters that get in your way of peace and that can ruin your day by 9 a.m. is calendar Tetris. This is process clutter and daily clutter. What is this? This is back-to-back early calls jammed in because it's the only time I have. Why this ruins your morning? No buffer equals no recovery between meetings equals lowered presence. You start your day in reactive mode, you start your day in that reactive state, and you stay there. What this is really signaling in your life is people pleasing with time blocks, and that your calendar is optimized for other people's ease, not your results. The hidden tax that this has on your life is that you have no white space. And without white space, these small hiccups can become full day derailments to your agenda and what you actually want to get accomplished that day. So how do you spot this in your life? Do you feel late even when you're on time? The 7th type of micro-clutter is emotional residue. This is a big one. And this is also emotional clutter. What is this? This is a tense text thread, a weird comment, a lingering disappointment from yesterday. Why this ruins your morning? Well, your nervous system is already braced for that particular text thread or that particular conversation with someone or that particular lingering something that you had that you didn't resolve yesterday, making everything cost you extra energy. Because you're not fully in the moment, you have all of these leaks from the previous day. What this is signaling is unprocessed conversations that are living rent-free in your head. And the hidden tax of this in your life is that you overread neutral signals and under-resource the stuff that matters. How do you spot this in your life? This is similar to the emails. Do you rehearse conversations in your head before 8 a.m.? If you do, now's the time to address this, and now's the time to clear out that type of micro-clutter. The 8th type of micro-clutter is spiritual static. And again, this is spiritual clutter. What is this? This is waking up and immediately absorbing the internet's outrage or everyone else's urgency. Again, you're picking up your phone and you're going straight to social media or straight to those notifications. Why this ruins your morning is because you borrow noise before you access your inner signal. This is clouding your intuition and clouding what your true cognitive source is and should be. And what this is really signaling in your life is that you've lost the handoff between waking and choosing. The input arrives before intention. So if you had any intention for the day when you went to bed, that is now out the window because now you truly are being led by the input that you've just put into your body instead of the intention that would drive what you actually want to accomplish and what you actually want to do. The hidden tax that this has on your life is that you live by reaction, not by conviction, and your day feels like it happened to you. I hear this all the time in my practice. How to spot this in your life? Does your day begin with other people's opinions? The 9th type of micro-clutter is essentials drift. This is environmental and process clutter. What is this? Do you know where your keys are? Your wallet, your badge, your water bottle, your purse, your bag. Do you know where they are? Are they usually where you think they are, or are you looking all the time? Where are my keys? Where's my wallet? Where's my purse? Why this ruins your morning is because these little micro searches create micro panic and time leaks. What this is really signaling in your life is that you have no fixed landing pads for the stuff in your home. Your home has stuff, and your stuff lacks a station or it lacks a home. Think everything has a home, okay? Your keys live here. Your purse lives here. Your wallet lives here. When you have a fixed home for something, then you don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to look for it. You don't have to have those little micro panic attacks of like, oh my God, where's my phone? Oh my God, where's my keys? Oh, because you know it has a home. You assign a home to it. So the hidden tax for this, the where is it lap that you're making around your home, steals your time. It makes you late, and it robs you of the calm that you wanted to bring with you wherever it is that you were headed, whether it's work, whether it's to the office, whether it's to a party that you wanted to go through. So how do you spot this in your life? Ask yourself, how often do you do the keys, wallet, phone lap around your house to try to find those things before you leave? How often do you have to come up from wherever it is that you park, from your vehicle, back into the house because you forgot something? Oh my gosh, I forgot this. You have to go and you have to look for it. That's how you can spot it. The 10th type of micro-clutter is money pings. This is financial and digital clutter. What is this? Think bank alerts, invoices, subscriptions, all of that stuff renewing before 6:02 a.m. Why this ruins your morning? Because it can kick you into scarcity and stress before you've set your focus and intention for the day. What this is really signaling is that you're mixing financial management with identity formation time. The first 20 minutes of your day, the first hour, the first 2 hours should be devoted to you, your identity, how you want to show up to the world, not putting out financial fires or looking at your bank statements and starting to do all of these calculations in your head. Give yourself the space to really come into the day intentionally instead of looking at your financial statements, etc., etc. So the hidden tax that this has on your life is that you enter the day in defense mode. You're spending energy protecting instead of creating. Now, how do you spot this? Are the first numbers of your day dollars instead of priorities? So these micro-clutters look small, but stacked together can and do shape your identity by 9 a.m. Someone who's late, someone who's scattered, someone who's always behind versus someone who's clear and present, on time, ahead, who walks in excited for the day instead of disheveled. Your morning actually teaches your nervous system what kind of day to expect. When I share this list with my clients, one of the things that they ask me is, okay, how do I fix this? How do I start to clear some of these micro clutters from my mornings? Because of that, I've actually created something that you can use. So pull out your notebook, sticky note, whatever, and write this down. So over the next 3 mornings, use these quick prompts to audit your morning experience. The first one, energy. Where did I leak my energy in the first 15 minutes of today? Attention. Who owned my focus before I did? Was it social media? Was it email? Was it a bank statement? What was it? Number 3 is friction. What did I move? What did I click? Or what did I decide that I shouldn't have? And why did that require effort? Usually this is because you didn't prep your day the night before. I have several videos about that. And number 4, identity. What did this morning teach me about who I am becoming? Are you reactionary or responsitory? Are you responding? Are you intentional? Or are you reactive? Out of these 10 micro-clutters, which 2 do you experience every single morning? Pop it in the comments below. If you've recognized that you have many of these micro-clutters and you're not quite sure how to shift them, how to clear them out, how to set up your day so that you don't have all of these little micro-clutters messing up your morning, I do have complimentary clutter sessions available. So click the link, join me for this free complimentary session. Let me help you identify what's getting in the way of a smooth morning, what's getting in the way of you really having and enjoying the life that you've worked so hard to build. And if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know every single time an episode is released. And I'll see you back here next week. Mwah.